Good morning, and welcome to your morning cereal.
Okay, good morning and welcome to Monday. I hope you had a great weekend and now you're ready to conquer yet another week. And if you woke up feeling a little bit philosophical today, it's likely because today is Confucius Day, honoring the Chinese philosopher of wisdom and virtue. But if that's a little bit heavy for you this morning, I understand it's also National Coffee Day. So just start small. Start with your coffee, then move on to diving into what philosophical archetype you want to be conquering today. All right, our quote this morning to set our week into motion comes from the singer-songwriter Halsey, who said, quote, "You are not allowed to be overwhelmed. You are only allowed to be strong," end quote. Okay, admittingly not one of the healthiest philosophies you could live by. But you get the point, right? Positive mindsets can power you through some of the toughest times. Well, if we're moving too fast for you this morning, just top off your coffee because today's news facts and birthdays are for September 29th. Starting back in 1982, that's when Tylenol capsules laced with cyanide killed 7 people, leading to new safety packaging laws for pharmaceuticals. Apparently the 80s were crazy. People were putting razor blades in candy. What are we gonna do? All right, let's move up to 1988. That's when NASA launched the Discovery. It was the first shuttle mission following the Challenger disaster. Then on the same day in the same year, 1988, that's when Stacey Allison, she became the first American woman to reach the summit of Mount Everest. And then lastly, something we probably all remember, we all chewed our fingernails over it, but in 2008, on this date, the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 777.68 points to be exact. It was then the largest single-day point loss, following the bankruptcies of Lehman Brothers and Washington Mutual, and following Congress's inability to pass a $700 billion bank bailout. Now, imagine that, Congress having trouble getting things done. I'm just shocked. Well, moving on. Happy birthday if today is your birthday. You share a birthday with singer and songwriter Halsey. She's only 31. NBA All-Star Kevin Durant. He's only 36. And lastly, the Dice, Andrew Dice Clay, he's 68. I actually thought he was older. Well, the number one song on this date back in 1994 was "I'll Make Love to You" by Boys to Men. Now, this is a classic ballad that you no doubt slow dance to if you were in school in the 90s. The song spent 14 weeks at number one, which at the time tied Whitney's Houston, "I Will Always Love You" for the record length on the Hot 100 at number one. Well, those silky harmonies of Boys to Men and their heartfelt lyrics, they are still a staple of weddings and slow dances. And they had some really great songs. Well, from soulful harmonies to life pivots, let's hear Mel Robbins' story of the prom that changed my life. And in this chapter, Robbins shares a personal story about how her high school prom became a turning point in her life. Now, on the surface, it was awkward and imperfect, but it carried lessons that shaped her confidence. And she recalls worrying about fitting in, about appearances, about whether the night would go, quote, right. But what she discovered was that the meaning of a moment isn't in perfection, it's in participation. By showing up, laughing through the awkwardness, and allowing herself to enjoy it, she realized that life rarely delivers flawless experiences. It delivers opportunities, though. And Robbins connects this to a broader truth. The events that change us don't always look monumental. Sometimes they're ordinary milestones that, in hindsight, they teach us resilience, humor, and self-acceptance. So she frames the prom as symbolic of a bigger pattern. Quote, "You don't need the moment to be perfect, you need to be present," end quote. And her story encourages us to reframe past memories of our own. Instead of cringing at imperfections, see how they shaped your growth. And looking forward, embrace new events not as tests of perfection, but as chances to practice being real. All right, here is your takeaway. Life-changing moments often wear ordinary disguises. Choose to be present over perfection, and you'll find meaning in unexpected places. All right, well, today, sip your coffee like Confucius intended, with wisdom and harmony, and find strength in the ordinary. Thanks for starting your week here with Morning Cereal. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and until then, have a fantastic day. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Morning Serial podcast on the One Life Live It channel. You can find more episodes and videos by visiting our YouTube channel and the website at Sean Inglis and at SeanInglis.com, where you can also follow our other podcasts, the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis podcast and the Life Happens podcast. In these other podcasts, we'll dive deeper into everyday issues, self-improvement and well-being, business and finance, and we welcome special guests too. So join us. It'll be a good time, I promise. Thanks again for listening. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.